What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're getting these live trade videos started, and these are going to be way more in detail. I was going to start this on Monday coming up, but I thought, why not start it on a good note with a good trade today. We took a W. All TPs were hit. Come on down to here. Hit all our take profits. It was a beautiful trade, super simple, basic mechanical model as well. So I'm going to go over this trade with you guys, go over why I took this trade, and we're going to go into more detail. So first things first, I am just going to go and delete everything till approximately here. And I just want to show you guys what the higher time frame was telling me today. So right as soon as market opens, we obviously just continue to rally. Price has been so bullish today. We're at all-time highs. We have the daily time frame delivering from a daily fair value gap. We have the 4-hour delivering from a 4-hour, this 4-hour fair value. I swept out liquidity down here, retapping, which is the daily fair value gap pushing higher. Now, at the new hour open, we disrespected both of these 4-hour fair value gaps without touching this high. So that right there was an indication to me I'm extremely bullish and I will not be looking for shorts today. So coming into the session, what I told myself I wanted to see were one of two things. One, a retrace into an hourly fair value gap, or two, a retrace into a 15. Now, the hourly fair value gap that was available at the time was all the way down here. So I did not expect us to retrace and then push up. So if we were expecting a retrace to this hourly, I would be wanting to look for shorts. As bullish as I am, I didn't think we were going to come all the way down there. It wouldn't make sense after a 300, almost a 300 point move up. So I went down to the 15-minute time frame. Now, I don't normally take trades off the first 15-minute fair value gap, but the reason I took this one was because, so I'm just going to get rid of all of this here. And we take a look here. We retraced, tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. In this 15-minute fair value gap, we checked off another box. What did we get? You take a look here. Take a look here on ES. We have an SMT. This low does not get taken on ES. It gets taken on NASDAQ. We have an SMT formed now. So now with our checklist, are we in a higher time frame PD array? We delivering from a daily fair value gap? Are we bullish or bearish? We inversed all the 4-hour fair value gaps, meaning I'm more bullish. Are we in the higher time frame PD array like I just said? Yes. 15-minute fair value gap. Higher time frame PD arrays to me are 15-minute fair value gaps and above. So yes, we retraced into a 15-minute fair value gap. Do we have an SMT or a liquidity sweep? Extra confluence, we have an SMT. Beautiful. Now that I see that we have this SMT, I'm dropping down to my 1 to 5 minutes to find my entry model. So in this case here, we left open this 5-minute fair value gap. I was hoping we could potentially get a smaller, like a 1-minute fair value gap within here I would have taken, but we inversed this 5-minute fair value gap right here on the next candle. So right away, as soon as we inversed it, it was like an instant inverse fair value gap. So I said, all right, well, with all the confluences telling me we're bullish, I'm going to take this trade. We also are in the 750 to 810 macro. So that was another confluence. That time was in our favor here. Obviously, I'm targeting 1 to 2. There's nothing to target with all-time highs. First take profit is going to be these highs here and so forward. And as you can see, price rips up. After TP1 gets hit, I did scale off the position, move stop to break even. And then we did chop around a little bit and ran out all take profit. So this, in my opinion, is an A setup. I wouldn't say A plus because an A plus setup would be more, we're in discount as well. We're in like an hourly or 4-hour fair value gap instead of a 15. So this is a A rated setup in my opinion. All of those confluences that I just mentioned are the reason I was going to take this. I would take this trade 9 times out of 10. I would take this all the time. I don't know how I would have felt with it if we just had a liquidity sweep instead of a instead of a SMT. The SMT is what really allowed me to be like, okay, I'm taking this trade and I'm entering on this trade. I've been really backtesting my strategy recently, and SMT, if we have an SMT, I wouldn't say it's going to hit every time, but there's a lot of times it's been hitting, and the confluences and the probabilities of SMT working with the rest of my strategy is a lot higher as if we did not get an SMT in there. So anyways, that's the trade recap for the day. If you guys like these videos, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. I will be putting a link to my Discord in the description. I did take this live, and I'm going to be live trading starting today and so forward. So if you guys want to join those live trades, feel free to join, 100% free. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.